kano kadde ka service. Ku feeling I'm plenty down below. Tetukola chilala ba romance. Yeah. So take me home, take me home. Oh, what the hook to come right now? What the boss now? Yeah. Oh, you might be having more now. Oh, you might be having more now. Oh, you might be having more now. So I food out.
Yes, I consider for diet that is just music. Of course, this is a new girl on blog. As I consider for that, of course, in the morning, get about 4. That, of course, program Timuke to collect for that. Tamakurugo, Toro, Gaudi, Virango, Pussy. David Tadikir Sayeno, I got to make a just Comitan Zone, Kazites Koreyo, to Kesimbra Sazinga, Musa, I can't as a quarter or more. If it is in Jakarta, let me check the kind of course to get them Kadozi, KBA Miza.
Sports akadozi k'ebyemizano otakaferwa amakuru k'ebyemizano arurengo rw'engeri ya Uganda Africa hamwe n'ensi yona omukashonshoreke akadozi k'ebyemizano omuprogramu twimuke arikirana munana akatunyezero muri Top Radio orwo kubanza paka rwa katano.
Okay, pura kadozi k'ebyemizano morning every morning omukuru bukiri kurungi uriri yude
kiliya
Weekend by them tabaire mbi tsangire turi bomeza actually
namukole bayire nyingi
nabi bayiremu arati wembagara mu abanjirwe
and abali munaba bayire disappointed amanyire ngambira abantu ngo nambira habe kibi ne kirungi tikiburaho
those are common issues
ndundembera habe kirungi ne kibi tikiburaho so alimo abasemerirwe halimo nababihiro mu weekend
that is normal
so leka tuyikiranize ngo ebyo mbibamu ero borabo bihirwe manya ngo waruga mota mu kubihirwa
aye mu mbere
borabo semerirwe manya ntiwagumiza mota ku bantu semerero that's all
exactly okay.
And it's a very beautiful Monday morning. Ebiro byokwezi 12 okwezi kuli kwa kabiri 2024 nigwe mwaka. A very good morning Chegegwa, good morning Uganda, good morning Africa. Baliyange ninyo Max kwa ninkuikia akadozi kebyemizano muntekanize ya babiri, that is Kashi na Nzaba baby ya Twimuke.
Okay.
Binge binyakubaire kutandika na kilo cha 5, kilo cha mkaga, kilo kya ijo sande, kilo kinu balaza, abere mwe bikusekesa na ebikoroliza amaziga mu muzano kompira. About the van from nowhere. Never joke with the second chance in life. Nyetegeriz.
Cote d'Ivoire. In Western Africa.
Bagamba. Talizanira mugisa gwa kabiri ogwo hayiro. Nja kugambira maisaho habwaki.
Tugene maize.
Ebiro kwezi 12 kija kwa kirikiro cha kasatu zija kuba saha mwenda hakizanire kyawe komire haliyo Chegegwa select ne basamba na team kuruga Mitiana.
Chegegwa select ija kuba ne samba
na team from Mitiana. Yet confirm team ege Mitiana baita makuru gampikireo hatebo. Mbeja kwamba samba zija kwa samwenda hakizanire kyawe komire. So abantu abanyakuri Chegegwa abanyakuri wekomire ne bicheke binyakwirira
icyuri cyakenga icyuri cyakenga
cyakana I mean cyakasatu ogambere today
no I mean ngekiro abantu beta
cyakasatu biro byokwezi 2012 Valentine's Day.
Hey, this Valentine's Day
Valentine's Day
tizo muste
kikini balaza cha kabiri
kikini balaza nyinshi cha kabiri kikini balaza nyinshi cha kabiri then cha kasatu
so omugonzebwa muleto cha kale awe komire
kali
ijo guzire splash ijo guzire manya yogurt miliki manya byacyo nebiki mwije mchakare we komira biro kwezi 12 so timu ya Chegegwa select ne kulirwa rwato
akisa cyanga we komire
timu ya Chegegwa select ne kulirwa rwato
zaidi
nangwa ono rwatoro ntauna legend
kale tugene maize.
So that is speed ya bwangu the start times Uganda Premier League over the weekend aba club ya Express Mbabara goals isatu aba club ya KCC Mbabara goals ina ebintu bikarugirwa Alex Sabiriye akurangira kwa kujya kurwa mulimo gwa club ya Express hanyuma yabagize ba club ya Express kumujoga bakamurabya mwamaisa bakamujuma bakamuteka kuli bakamulisa nebyatasemerire kulya
agume
pira niko guti
agume
amagize naso kujuma kaguza nagadole byo coaching atibine makuru turugire na club obwe bakujumire bitaito ibyo munda tabikujumira so ine kuguma bokabaire coach no guma ko ba referees baguma ba referees no kubatera babatera so Alex Sabiriye agambire runda atindi series yagamba mulimo gwa Express akaire kona so gurugaho hanyuma yabahagize ba club Express kumurabya mwamaiso ne batera club ya KCC goals ina hadi sato club ene ya Neki Mbabara goals 2 club ya Mbarara City bali Mbabara 0 aba club ya Airtel Kitara golemo na club ene ya Gaddafi aba club ene ya Villa Mbabara goal emo 0-0 Vipers na Gaddafi then Maroons 0-0 na club ya Wakiso Giants aba club ya Bull Mbabara goals 2 Bright Stars Mbabara goal emo URM Mbabara golemo club ene ya UPDF bali Mbabara 0 that is the Star Times Uganda Premier League zano kokwesambirwe anyakulinaita radio this morning nikimanyisa yake aba club ene ya Bull bagumizemu kwamba funa lead nungi yekimeza kia the Star Times Uganda Premier League aba club ene ya Bull kale mzana ne jagaruka mu biro byokwezi bijja kuba 13 that is tomorrow ba club ya UPDF mbaje kusamba na club ene ya Neka and the club ene ya Wakiso Giants basamba na club ya Uganda Revenue Authority biro byokwezi bijja kuba 12 aba club ene ya Maroons club ya Mbarara City baje kusamba na Busoga biro byokwezi 23 Maroons basamba na Bola biro byokwezi bijja kuba 23 again KCCA basamba na Airtel Kitara biro byokwezi 24 Villa baje kusamba na club ya Vipers the Star Times Uganda Premier League anyakulinaitwa radio nzana nikwe kujagaruka mukubande sambe bwetekala speed ya bwangu tutende tugende wa rukaro Africa ekikope kya the AFCON rundigete Total Energies African Cup of Nations aba Cote d'Ivoire basingire chikopo kino mbateri yanga lino area Nigeria zibaire goals 2 aliyemo Franka Kesi ne Sebastian Hala batebiri yanga lino area Cote d'Ivoire bakaruga mu group A nkaba the best loser bakaterwa goals ina haziro mbaterwa yanga ya Guinea Bissau baitekiti batangire kwijja nkaba the best loser bakamalira batwere chikope kya the AFCON meaning nguru now Cote d'Ivoire mbaingana Nigeria omugaite Nigeria bakatwala ebikopo bisatu na yanga rene ya Cote d'Ivoire baikizege ebikopo bisatu cyo kubanza kakitwaro magoro 1992 cyakabiri magoro 2015 ande cyakasatu bakitwaro magoro 2024 and musajja bakweta Gradel Max ine myaka 36 akaba mfaino yo magoro 2015 na krokeja berege mfaino musajja nasambira club ya Gazi ya Tep FK and bakozirege kya fire bayanga lino area Cote d'Ivoire bakozirege kya fire bakaruga bakaja kaba the best loser mu group bali kakule ali ataro chance yo kujja ka the best loser bali baramerwa no mu group kurugamo
yali koyire
so bakabinga yali coach baleta Imasefe interim coach kigambo interim muzano gwa mpira nkimanyisoro habwa akachuka taito basobora kugumya rundi bakakulira ukimu but in most cases basingire kubayira ukimu no bakwa bakozire bata so but I think alguno murundi Imasefe mule masobora gutungira kimo so Cote d'Ivoire kyojo ba crowning Rwega as the champions of the AFCON 2023 matches ebeire mu 2024 harukaru rwa Africa mukikaru cha kabira abaire muga Nigeria mukikaru cha kasatu abaire muga South Africa the Bafana mukikaru cha Canada Democratic Republic of Congo ebikusinga turabigaita hawo bwiro buraba bwikiro bwire twine
ayo boss
again Ayarianga over the weekend Mubakali's Premier League Manchester City mbabara goals 2 club ya Everton mbabara 0 ale kick off Erling Haaland Brownta kateba goals 2 za club ya Manchester City and club ya Fulham Craven Cottage mbabara goals 3 club ya Bournemouth mbabara goal emo Burnley bakaterwa club ya Liverpool za goals 3 hali emo aba club ya Luton Town mbabara goal emo Sheffield United mbabara goals 3 Tottenham Hotspur mbabara goals 2 club ya Brighton and Hove Albion bali mbabara goal emo Wolves 0 Molinax Stadium Brentford mbabara goals 2 aba club ya Nottingham Forest mbabara goals 2 then club ya Newcastle United bali mbabara goals 3 that is Barclays Premier League over the weekend kirokia Sunday abaire yoga kulia no kombeswane ekijoje chikoto kiyongize kuoleka amani kirokia ijoki waratangano waseno wehugule
niko na akaruru akabayirega mu bicike bimu nebimu
wehugulo waseno sazino mbaro batanke injojo ngerero batumanyire injojo
guy ese yeya gete igira mu tekikono ekitunuriza nkoko egirete ekikono guy obude hobe kikono kiteda egirete
genda YouTube urusaja wewe
video hiyo
abaklabu ya Arsenal goals mukaga klabu ya West Ham United Mbabara 0 mpira goli fani first round ya West Ham ikatera Arsenal goals 2-0 and Arsenal kali tureja mu second round
Wachi sikuta
ebanzoleke utakanta wirokano goals mkage za club ya Arsenal Saliba Saka goals 2 Gabriel yes mdakika ya 9 Trossard na Declan Rice mdakika virege ya 85 Manchester United Mbabara goals zibaire ibiri then club wene ya Aston Villa Mbabara goal emo goals zibiri za Manchester United emebairege ya Hosmas Hojland na Scott McTominay ubire kwa serikali bukusiga hari yebi turajya tubigaite hakasumya kandi but Premier League ni kwegenzire over the weekend musponsor la Liga Barcelona bakozire draw ya 3-3 na Girona Real Madrid bali basingire club eno ya Real Madrid bali basingire mzano gwabo na goals ina mbatera club kaba ya Girona Barcelona batire Genoa yes then Madrid batire Girona is it Barcelona batire Granada Granada bakozire draw na Granada
okay
then Madrid bali batire club ya Girona goals ina 0 that is Spanish La Liga Santander aro mwirukiye nyakufire mwange ya
makuru wago Kenya bambe tusasa nabo twatugabahiro na nyenje karabo
so msajo gwafira abayiro atero record mu hwiruko msinde harugere mbomezi bwensi
abena mnywani buno coach wa Burundi Javies Akizimana msejo nkandi afiri muguda horwa Eldoret Kapsabet Road arguda tugrega accident babiri bona bambe bomezi tugarukere
so makuru mabi mu sports sector bekatsase nemiyo yabo yeah
okay akerekana in the morning coach bine batwari bisinde katwasi kore makasimbi you get back shoot le bitu table anti David Rutare sawa yona sawa yona woli abana bagamba kigozi sawa yona good morning
chena na mnana katonyezi 0 Britop FM notsanga omtauni ya Chegego
abantu bachegegwa na nemyanya irireho reka mbanjurire aba select mobile bakushanga mu rubwa Chegegwa arugodo rwa Fort Portal Kampala opposite Drone Petrol Station bakwinire bintu nyamwinje ebyo kusomuka nk'amasimo mbikabyona aga smartphones hamwe n'agamapesha solar panels zo musize zona kandi mbikabyona na batteries zazo TV screens zencena n'empango amatara g'amashanyarazi hamwe na gasora bakwinire ufaza hamwe na nemizindale mihango ombikabyona kandi musize zona bakwinire flash disks aho kubike hamabyo bikahangara memory card zo mbikabyona earphones hamwe na headsets bazikwinire mu bwingi bakwinire chargers za smartphones hamwe na covers zazo ningashibwe to bushaho bakwinire na covers zo busimo buke ningashibwe to bwa mapesha bakwinire radio zo kucharging hamwe n'ezamanda bakwinire na radio za bluetooth bakwinire mizindare ya bluetooth bakwinire buri karunda we na rukwata ya computer nka keyboard hard drives computer chargers mouses laptops hamwe n'ibindi nyamwe bakwinire ubuherezo bwa mobile money kandi bonja bakusharara inombi kabyona nibashubuza niwo wakamwe kamwe nibakwakira ukwenda kumanya bikuciraho teresime ya 0 anana mwenda nkaga na mwenda atano nibiri ne ya 0 ina kirana mushanju nkaga nemwe 0 ina select mobile in God we trust.
Zimba ebiroto byo ne Ebenezer Quality Ceramics and Hardware Limited. Buli ekikwata ku by'okuzimbisibwa gamba nga seminti, buli kika kya langi, amabaati mu buli kala, onoonya tiles, sengenge, mitayimbwa, wheelbarrows, emifaliso mu buli saizi. Kyonna kye weetaaga jangu ku Ebenezer Quality Ceramics and Hardware Limited. Tusuubuza ate n'awayagala ekimu tukuguza ate ku miwendo emirungi. Agula ebingi entambula ya bwereere. Tusange ekisekende mu Mubende Municipality ku Kidde Kampala oba amatabi gaffe amalala mu Lusaalira ku Kidde Fort Portal ne Kyenjojo Town okumpi ne Centenary Bank opposite ekisaawe kya Kyenjojo SS. Tukubireko ku 0771 449 243 oba 0704 803 395. Ebeneza Quality Ceramics and Hardware Limited. Zimba ebirooto byo. Build your dreams.
Kyegegwa, Mubende, Kibali, Kakomero, Kyenjojo, Fort Portal, Bunyangabo, Mbarara, n'ebikiweka ebindi byetolwire. Niyo, 98.0. Britop Farmer, ekirumizi ky'abantu.
The news in English on 98.0 Britop FM.
President Museveni will be on the ballot in 2026. Museveni's brother says stop asking for government services if you do not vote the NRM. And the next order will be MPs rise fears over condoms being too small for Ugandans. Up next, our news in detail. A very good morning, our dear listener of 98.0 Britop FM Radio, live in town of Kyegegwa. Our news in English at 2 minutes past 8 o'clock in detail, Malinaitwe Kasoro. On the top story, NRM Secretary General Richard Todong has confirmed that the party will present their chairperson and incumbent Yoweri Kaguta Museveni as its flag bearer in the 2026 presidential elections. Todong made the revelation at the function to celebrate the NRM Day in the Serere district over the weekend. According to Todong, President Museveni has ensured peace and tranquility to take Uganda forward. Unfortunately, he and the NRM see none yet. He says the MK movement is newly formed vehicle Ugandan Patriotic League, which both are under Museveni's son Muhoozi Kainerugaba, as well as pressure group Muzeyi Tova Kumain, are all means to ensure the continuity of President Museveni. Chiruhura District NRM Chairperson Mr. Shadrack Nzeirwe Kaguta has told the citizens who demand government services without voting NRM in the general elections to sit down and have a talk with themselves. Nzeirwe told residents of Obukomansimbi at a recent bursary function organized by NRM supporters and area leader Salim Chiseka. Over the years, NRM leaders have tied service delivery to votes, reminding citizens of the give and take politics where their votes would translate to service delivery. Zaire said it was time for the people of Komansimbi turn their attention to NRM if they want to benefit from government programs and develop themselves. The event itself aimed at providing education support to locals, so over 600 children received bursaries in various schools, including primary, secondary, and tertiary institutions. Brigadier Deus Sunday, commander of the Kasijagirwa Army Camp in Masaka City, urged the people of Komansimbi to work hard to educate their children so that the country continues to move forward. A 20-year-old student of Amuria High School in Amuria District is battling a spinal cord injury after he was allegedly beaten by the teacher. Abraham Obadia, who was in Senior 5 last year, is currently admitted at the Soroto Regional Referral Hospital, where he has been hospitalized for almost 3 months. Obadia was reportedly beaten by his teacher, identified as Samuel Opio, on September 26, 2023, when he delayed attending the morning lessons. Since then, Obadia has been unable to sit or walk by himself. Obadia told the Brito FM reporter at his hospital bed that the teacher beat him in the waist as he was lying down, leading to an instant paralysis. He says that after the beating, his teacher noticed the change in his body and managed to buy him pain relievers, but the condition worsened, prompting his family to pick him up from school. Obadia, in his voice, explains.
Now, after beating me, that evening, I told Mr. Pio, teacher of O level, and he is as well exam secretary. I told him about what happened, and now he bought for me some drugs, and I kept swallowing those drugs for 1 week, and the situation was not coming. And from there, my parents came in, and now my parents began treating me from that day up to now. I tried to ask the school to let me inform the parents about what happened, but they refused that. I don't need to tell the parents, but after 1 week, I had to sneak to borrow a student's phone and call the home.
Paul Omoiti, one of the students who was reportedly beaten together with Obadia, says that the fellow students who watched the beating couldn't believe what happened to their classmate when he suddenly failed to walk out of the class. Paul Omoiti explains this.
We needed to go back to class. Then one of the teachers came. He punished some of the students who came, but some of the students ran away. Then he followed up those students who ran away. And that friend of mine was one of them who ran away. Then he was also beaten 2 strokes, only 2. Now he told us that that teacher has beaten me and I'm not feeling good. I think I'm even sick right now. But now the friends were laughing because they just knew that every man was working. People didn't know that the situation would worsen.
Samuel Upio, the teacher who reportedly caned the student, was arrested but released on bond. You're still listening to our 98.0 Brito FM radio news in English, live this morning and at 8 minutes past 8 o'clock in the morning. The 12th of February 2022 is a Monday. MPs rise fear over condoms being too small for Ugandans. Parliament has tasked the Ministry of Health to address concerns that condoms on the market are still small for Ugandans. The concern was raised by a section of MPs as they reacted on Uganda's preparations to commemorate the International Condoms Day, which is slated for Tuesday, February 13th, and that is tomorrow. Marked annually, the International Condom Day is a global advocacy and awareness day to promote the use of condoms as a means of preventing the spread of sexuality transmitted infections, including HIV and unplanned pregnancies. On Friday, some members of parliament observed the most condoms on the market do not fit Ugandans. They also pointed a gap in educating Ugandans on proper use of condoms in an effort to prevent HIV/AIDS transmission. Deputy Speaker Thomas Tayibwa tasked the Health Minister Ruth Acheng to respond to the concerns raised by the MPs. Dr. Acheng confirmed that the Condom Day exists and the events are held to purposely sensitize the public on the importance of using condoms. She said the National Condoms Day is commemorated annually, and it is true that people know about condoms, but many don't use them for protection. So the day is held as an advocacy to remind people to use condoms for protection. Available data shows that of the youth aged between 25 to 29 in Uganda, 38% do use condoms, and among women aged 24 to 25, the condom use is too low. Jinja Police Constable... Sorry. On another story, Kira Regional Police are based in Jinja are hunting for a police constable who is on the run after he allegedly raped a suspect from the cells. Salim Mugoya, who was attached to Namaganga police post, is wanted for reportedly raped a 20-year-old suspect whose identity we cannot reveal. It is reported that the suspect was having marital challenges with the husband, and she resolved to abandon their 2-year-old child before fleeing to her grandmother's home in Busede sub-county in the Jinja district. Her husband filed a case of child desertion at Namaganga police post on 4th February 2024, prompting Mogoya to arrest and detain her for 2 nights over 7th and 8th February. The victim's family members and her husband resolved to sort out the matter. Mogoya had agreed to release her on police bond on Friday evening. However, she declined to leave the police post as she accused Mogoya of repeatedly raping her for the past 2 nights. She was under police custody. The victim alleges that she attempted to resist, but Mugoya would lock her in the women's cell where he could repeatedly rape her throughout the 2 nights. The Chira Regional Police spokesperson James Mubi confirmed the incident, adding that the medical examination confirmed the forceful penetration. And on our more news coming from Karamoja region, police in Nakapiripiriti Police in Kapiripiriti district have arrested the 2 people for selling the iron sheets being distributed by the officer of the Prime Minister to Karamojong reformed warriors. The suspects have been identified as Pascari Rochoro, Esela, and Faizo Kabusera, a buyer, were arrested on Friday at Nakapiripiriti by the tax stage in Nakapiripiriti Town Council. The iron sheets are part of the items the government is donating to the reformed warriors who voluntarily handed over illegal firearms in their positions to the security forces. Michael Longole, the Mount Moroto Regional Police spokesperson said Rochoro, a reformed warrior, decided to sell 11 iron sheets out of the 26 he received from office of the Prime Minister to Kabusera at a cost of 27,000 Ugandan shillings each. Longori confirmed that both the seller and the buyer were arrested after a tip-off from the community members who were closely following the discussion from the two over the deal. Longori explains this.
Two individuals identified as Kabusera Faisal and Lochoro Paskari were arrested by police for buying and selling 11 OPM iron sheets meant to benefit the reformed warriors who voluntarily handed over their guns to the government. The incident occurred on the 9th of February 2024 at Nakapripuriti Mbale taxi stage in Nakapripuriti Town Council, Nakapripuriti District. The seller Lochoro Paskari sold each iron sheet at 27,000 to Kabusera Faisal, the business counterpart. Both suspects are in police custody pending further inquiries. We warn the public against selling government properties meant for poverty alleviation.
Currently, the office of the Prime Minister is distributing the first consignment of iron sheets to Karamojong reformed warriors across the sub-region. End of our news in the morning. Have a great day.